Hello, everyone. It's a pleasure to have you join us today on the program Woman to Woman, or should I say Woman to Girls? Okay, we have quite a lot to talk about today on the program. When was the last time you said no to pressure, no to something that you do not like, to something that you don't want to do, but you're being pressured to say no? We know that, or you're being pressured to say yes, but you maintain your no as an assertive goal. All right, most of the time we do realize that a lot of young girls are being pressured to do things they don't want to do, and because of peer pressure, they don't want people to laugh at them, or for whatever reason, they just say yes to something that they do not want. So I'm going to be asking these young girls here today, the last time they said no, and I'm also going to ask them the kind of value that they place on themselves, what kind of premium do they have on themselves. Today we're basically going to look at self-value or self-worth, as the case may be. All right, let me quickly introduce my guest to you. She said beside me is Mitana Idobo. She's a stylist and interior decorator. How you doing, Mitana?
I'm doing very well.
I kind of like your name. Reminds me of Tony Montana.
Thank you very much.
Okay, so nice to have you join us. Okay, I also have Favor Moore, as in M-O-O-R-A. Reminds me of Demi Moore. So Favor Moore is a student, and she's here with me on the program, Woman to Woman. Favor, how are you?
I'm doing very fine, ma.
I know, okay. And you have to cut out that ma part, okay? Yeah. Now, let me meet Angel Ogbebo, who is also a student. Angel, how you doing?
I'm good, thank you.
Wow, you remind me of me, the younger me. So how you doing?
I'm fine, thank you.
All right, girls, we're looking at self-worth and self-value today. So let me ask my friend Mitana, when we say self-worth, self-value, what are we looking at?
Okay, self-worth, self-value means how much importance you put on yourself.
Okay.
As a lady. How do you carry yourself? Your self-esteem. How do you present yourself? How do you parade yourself out there?
Okay.
Yeah, the value, the much value that you put on yourself as a lady. How you carry yourself and how you want people to respect you. Okay. I think that's my understanding of
Okay, fantastic. Angel, you've been nodding your head, nodding here. Tell me, what kind of value do you place on yourself? How do you place yourself?
I have a very high importance I put on myself. I always put myself first in whatever I do because I know the kind of background I'm coming from and I know what I want to be. I know what I'm going for and I know how to achieve it.
Fantastic. You're going to tell me how you achieve it later. Okay, Favor Merle. I'm compared to call your names. Okay, Favor, talk to me about the values you place on yourself. How do you see yourself in the midst of all of your friends and society at large?
Okay, so I see myself as a very great person. I carry myself well because I know where I'm from. I know the family I come from. I'm an Igbo girl, obviously, so there's this pride that comes with us. So,
are you an Ada?
Yes.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Now I know where all those is coming from.
Yeah,
go ahead.
So I'm an Ada, so I have to take the image of that name, an Ada in an Igbo family. So,
talk to me about Ada.
So Ada is an Igbo family, is the first girl, the first fruit of the family. So there's this pride that comes with it when you know that you are the first child of your mom as a girl. So it's just very fun and nice.
I like that. I wish I were an Ada so that I can talk like you. Okay, now we know what self-worth and how you place yourself. Have you ever said no to something that you don't like, but people want you to do that thing? Yeah, you fine yellow girl. Have you ever said no to something that you don't like, Mitana?
Yeah, several times. Okay, several occasions. Okay. I have. Like, I can remember an instance when I was asked to do something that I know that definitely in the long run is going to affect me. It will be at my own detriment. I stood my ground and I said no. I was very, very sure of myself, and I said no. Even if I had to, there was a benefit attached to it though, but then...
A benefit?
Yes.
Monetary benefit or what?
Yes, monetary benefit, and I said no, I won't do it. So I stood my ground. I was very, very assertive, and I stood my ground and I said no. So
fantastic.
Many times I've said no to a whole lot of things that I know that will bring down my self-worth.
Okay, Favor, have you ever said no?
Yeah, different time actually. Different times, different occasion.
Okay.
So
Tell us some.
okay, I think that was like last year. So it was something that I was supposed to do. Like I had opportunity to do it and I know the gain I'm going to get from it. But the situations around it, everything, I'm like, no.
I'm interested in that thing. What is that thing? Something that you said no
I was
to.
like,
I want to know.
because it's not something like that.
Okay, you don't want to talk about it. Is it a man-woman thing?
Yeah.
Okay, somebody was pressurizing you
Yes,
for,
for-
and you don't want, and you said no,
No.
With even money,
Yeah.
and you saw the money,
Yeah, I saw the money.
and you don't get on throat to say,
No, I'm
you
not-
don't like iPhone.
No, I'm not like that. I'm not like that.
What is that head? Are you people like
Bull
Peruvian hair,
straight.
bull straight?
No.
You don't like him.
No, I'm a very
Adana
satisfying
money,
girl.
oh.
Yeah, I know.
And you said no.
I said
So
no.
money.
Yes.
I'm using pidgin English now so that people will understand. If I say money, people may not understand. When I say money, ego Igbo.
Yes, I talk no. No.
You talk no.
Yes.
Ha, this girl, I'm loving you already. Let's go, Angel. Well, have you ever said no to something that you don't like?
Quite a number of times.
I
I've
beg,
said
I want
no.
your experience.
Okay, like sometime this year, there was a guy that I think liked me. I don't know if I should say he liked me or he was just lost in, and he was like pressurizing me with a lot of things. Yes, he has money, he has the like ability to take care of me and all of that, but I told him no because I know the kind of background I'm from, and I know that if I go into that thing, I will be pressurized to do more and all of that. So I had to just tell him I'm not interested. I even had to block him on every platform and like something like that.
Okay, you said that the guy has the ability to take care of you. He has everything,
Yes.
yet you say no.
Yes.
These girls, what is happening? What is that thing that is pushing you to say no? I want to know.
I know the kind of family I'm from. And
Yes.
from my family, we are very satisfied because we know that if you ask from, like my dad, he would give it to you, or my mom, she would give it to you without you pressurizing. As far as it is something you need. And
Okay, not
it is
something you
important.
want.
Yeah, not something you want. So the kind of things he was offering for me, I didn't think I needed it, or I wanted it rather. I knew that what I need is not part of what he's asking for. Yes, ma'am.
Everybody must respect women, and we're catching them right from very tender age. We're teaching women, young girls and ladies to be assertive, to know when to say no, to place premium, high premium on themselves, okay? And every other thing we say will follow. We want to say plenty of Okonjo Welas, Dora Konyele, you know, women like that, women, you know what I mean. We want our voices heard everywhere, not just to be seen. All right, we're looking at value and self-worth, and we've been talking with Metana, Angel, and Favor. And honestly, I'm having fun. I'm falling in love over and over with these young ladies again. All right, now let's go to our next segment. Have you ever heard about sex trafficking?
Yes, I have.
So, what do you know?
I know that sex trafficking is human trafficking for the purpose of sexual exploitation. You see, this, in fact, the truth of the matter is some of these people involved, they don't even know. It's out of their way.
Okay.
Yeah, because they don't know that this is what they are going for. So they just find themselves in these situations and they can't get out of it. So I would say sex trafficking is human trafficking for the purpose of sexual exploitation.
Exploitation.
Yeah.
Favor, talk to me.
So
You know sex trafficking? You know what it means?
yeah, I have an idea of it.
Okay, talk to me.
So I feel like sex trafficking, like she said, is just like human trafficking. So there's actually no difference between sex trafficking and human trafficking because it's like a forceful will. It's not, the person is not willing to do it. You are forcing the person. You are forcing the thing on the person. When you forcefully tell someone to do something, so sex trafficking is not something that is being wanted
Okay.
for a person. Yeah.
Okay, Angel, you're smiling. You resemble me when I smile. Okay, talk to me. What do you know about sex trafficking?
They've said everything already. It is forceful act. People are being forced every single day. I don't think there's any day we've come across videos that we didn't hear of that. So it's just for us to avoid it.
Okay.
It's just actually for us to avoid it.
So those videos you watch, can you tell us what you saw in those videos?
Okay, for example, you see videos like a lady who goes to the village and picks one of her niece or nephew and takes them abroad. Or it doesn't have to necessarily be abroad. They can just take them to another state, tell them that they are going to make their life better and all of that. And before you know it, they are being forced into doing what they don't want to do. And it doesn't necessarily mean that it's just for girls. Most of the time, guys are also forced into it too.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wow, fantastic. So, Metana, I have to look at my iPad to remember your name. Metana, so that I don't call you Motana. Metana, you said something, Favor reiterated, and of course, Angel also gave assent to what you said. Now, talk to me. How would you recognize a sex? You know, like she said, most often the time, they come as nice guys.
Yes.
Oh, I want to better your life. Whether they want to take you abroad or or they want to traffic you to another state.
Yeah.
Oh, there's better life for you. There's sweet honey and sugar at the end of this road. You know, when we cross over, you get this, you get that, you get that. As a young woman, how do we recognize the antics? That's the style. You know, you already know, you know, but there are so many girls out there who do not know.
No.
So if I were that girl that does not know about sex trafficking or the antics of sex traffickers, how would you advise me?
Okay. First off, for you to be able to identify someone that wants to take on ladies or girls for sex trafficking, there are antics they use.
We want to know.
Yeah. Now, some of them is, now they come nicely to you. They pretend to be very good. Now, when you see someone comes to the village, especially in the villages.
Village.
Yes, especially when you see those big aunties coming around every time. And take for instance, you're very, very beautiful. You're good looking, you have nice shape, and all of that, you understand?
So to be fine now, wahala.
No, but they look out for such
Girls,
features.
yeah.
They look out for such girls. Now, when you see someone coming close to you like that, every time the person comes to the village or to your environment, the person looks out for you. I know that there are some persons that are so fortunate that people just like them, you understand? But when someone keeps coming, keeps buying you gifts, keeps giving you money, monetary gifts, and all of that, I think you should raise an alarm. You should let the people around you. I'm not saying it's a bad thing when somebody comes and gives you gifts, when somebody likes you for who you are. There are people like that, like I initially said. But when it's becoming too much, they say too much of a thing is bad.
Okay.
When it's becoming too much, you should raise an alarm. I'm not saying you should send the person away, but you should let the people around you know that this is what I'm getting from this person. Because along the line, I know that some persons, when they keep giving you things over and over and over again, it will get to a time that they will tell you that, I've been giving you all those things. Why didn't you reject it when I was giving you?
Okay.
Especially if you are the type that maybe you're an orphan or you're staying with your aunt, that they don't really care. You understand? and you see someone that keeps coming around, showing you care and all of that, it will get to a point that they will tell you, I've been giving you why you need to say no. So it is a more reason why you should let the people around you know that I've been having these favors from this person, because they will come. Sometimes they lure you. You understand? They lure you, they give you gifts, they give you a whole lot of things. Those are red flags that you should look out for. You understand? And you should be, what you share, it shouldn't be too much. Not to an extent the kind of things you share, because they can use what you share to get what they want from you, especially if you are the vulnerable type.
All right. I'm tempted to call you Ada. Of course, you're an Ada. Favor. So talk to me. Have anybody ever come to you to discuss such things with you, or do you know somebody who have gone through this road of trafficking?
Okay. I'll start with, as a girl, there are things you are supposed to not do. Number one, as a girl, avoid longer throats. Actually, that's what they call it. Actually, you avoid longer throats. Talking too much as a girl, it's not every time you say whatever you see, you want to talk, you want to talk. So there are some guys that are like that. They'll just keep buying you something often. So when you now reject, they'll go come tell you, this is where I buy you, not for free. I will go. So to avoid that kind of thing, there are some parts you are meant to say no. That, okay, when you are taking them too much, you just tell them, please, I beg, I don't want to hold your gift. That means, so you not tell me I've been buying all these things. So as a girl, you have to respect yourself. Know the things you are meant to collect from a guy.
Okay, if a man comes to you now to say that you're beautiful, I like you, I want to take you abroad, I want to promote you from this sofa, I want to take you abroad, don't worry, I'll pay for everything, all expense paid. I have one good work for you to come and do in the abroad, you know.
Oh. What happened to my parents?
Actually,
I'll wait for them.
That's actually a red flag, because why are you using abroad to make me jig? Like, I don't understand. Well, I have parents that can take me abroad if at all. So I don't think abroad can actually ginger me to fall for a guy.
Okay, Angel, yes, you they put mad for matter will not concern you. Now see your own question, answer.
Okay, so I feel like we shouldn't really be pressurized into doing some kind of things as a girl, because most of the time they come with the latest trending things like iPhone 14, bone straight, those kind of things that can easily get you as a girl. I feel like as a girl you should have your self-worth, like the topic we're talking about.
iPhone 14.
Yes, so
yeah, I should have self-worth.
I don't use an iPhone, no. I use an Oppo.
You are not a trending girl, then. You know,
I'd rather be contented with what I have, be satisfied with what I have, rather than going for the latest or the trending thing and be doing some kind of things that I'm not supposed to be into. Okay. That's what I prefer.
All right, so I want you to conclude now. In all of this, does it affect our self-worth, self-trafficking, allow yourself to be lured, not able to say no, just allow somebody to trick you? How does it affect our self-worth?
Well, I'll say that that if you allow yourself to be tricked, it's going to affect your self-worth. That's it. Because by the time you're being lured into all these things, you're being tricked. At the end, you'll be the one that will sit down and look back and wish that you never allowed all that. Because the thing is, time will tell. Time will surely tell that if you are stayed put to yourself, if you allow yourself to be who you are, I think you won't be going through, because the thing is, definitely there are some things that you will wear out, especially if you allow yourself into sex trafficking and all of that, maybe looking at the beautiful promises, the beautiful life that you will get. If you ask the people out there, they will tell you that they are not enjoying the life they are in now, despite the amount of things they've amassed together.
Okay, let me quickly have Favor. Favor, how will all of this affect self-worth?
Okay. So firstly, I'll start with, as a girl.
You have just 30 seconds to say this.
Okay. For a girl child, just know your worth, basically. Just know your worth. For a girl, if you know your worth, you are good to go. For me, if you know your worth, if you know where you come from, there's nothing anybody will do or say to you that you actually be gingered or affected.
What if it's your father, your mother, or your pastor, or somebody that you love so much that is telling you, I beg now, don't go abroad, let this our life better?
Just be satisfied.
Okay.
Contentment.
Just be contented, actually.
Contentment. That's just.
Ladies,
Okay.
this is where I say thank you for finding time to be with me on Woman to Woman, or should I say again, Woman to Girls. Thank you so much. I've really had fun. And I want to believe that you have learned a lot of things from our discussion today. Say no. The power to say no is beautiful, regardless of what you're going to lose initially, the initial the initial gains and all of that. If you have the power to say no, if you have self-worth, if you respect yourself, you will not say yes to sex trafficking.